Hello, it's Gordon here and welcome along to this 3-2-1 breakdown of how to turn your passions into profits. That's your passions, turning them into profits. Very exciting for me to put the message across to others. So here's how it's going to work. We've got this little introduction that I'm recording in February 2019, and then I'm going to show you the 3-2-1 presentation that I recorded in January 2019. And then after that, I want to talk about 2 case studies. And there's a reason I'm doing this introduction in February 2019 and the presentation recorded in January 2019. And that's to show that the information is ongoing. It's current. It's not old, outdated information. It's something that's working right now. And that's the whole point, is that you can take advantage of it right now. And talking about you, before we get into the 3-2-1 presentation itself, I want to make sure that you're the right person to be watching this. And there are 2 categories that you will fall into if you've ended up watching this video. The first category is that you like the idea about turning your passion into profit online. Maybe your passion is in creating whatever niche that is, and you'd like to make more money from it. Or your passion is as a consumer in whatever your niche is, and you like the idea of turning that passion into profit. And in either case, you may not know anything about internet marketing. You may never heard of the world of internet marketing, so you don't know the first thing about it. This presentation is for you. The second category you might fall into is that you have heard of internet marketing, you do know about it, and that you've tried it for a long time, possibly even years, but haven't managed to turn it into real profit. And you also may have thought or been told or heard that you can't follow your passion, you can't use your passion to turn into profit online. That advice is wrong, by the way, and I'll cover that in the presentation. So, I hope you're in one of those 2 categories. To be honest, if you're watching this video, you will be in one of those categories. Hope you enjoy the presentation and the 2 case studies at the end of it, and I will see you on the other side.
Hello, it's Gordon here. Hello to you Transform Your Life Now members. And this training is an exciting training. I always find it exciting because it's about turning your passions into profits, and the reason it's exciting for me is because this training, it's a sort of core foundation training, and it could be the first step for you about turning your passions into profits, which can bring changes in your life which can be transformational. And that's why I include the Passion Profits content in the Transform Your Life Now program. Turning your passions into profits is very exciting. So this training I've called the 3-2-1 of turning your passions into profits. Turning your passions into profits! Exclamation mark to show how exciting it is. And with my other trainings as well, this document that I'm typing out, you'll be able to download. It will be available for you in the members area. So, and the reason I do that is, even though it's only me typing out into a text document, when you read the document afterwards and then use it to guide you, you'll be reminded that you actually saw me typing that out in the training. So it sort of ties it into me and the message and my training and the content, and remembering that you can always get in touch with me for help and support if you're stuck and you don't know where to go. So the 3-2-1 of turning your passions into profits. And here's what I'm going to cover. The 3 is 3 different types of things that you can sell online. The two is two choices of who can produce these things that you can sell online. And then number one, or the number one, is when it comes to choices, the one is my one recommendation of the type of product and my one recommendation of the person who can create those products. And also I'm going to cover, in fact, I'm going to start this training with the one sentence fundamental behind turning your passions into profits. So it sort of could be called the 3-2-1-1, couldn't it? But that doesn't quite have the same flow, does it? So let me start with that, the one sentence fundamental, shall I? The one sentence fundamental behind passions into profits and it is this: no one makes any money until someone buys something. Now that's certainly true when it comes to turning your passions into profits online. It's true when it comes to turning your passions into profits offline. No one makes any money until someone buys something. Something I've noticed when I'm typing, by the way, and I don't know if anyone else does this, is when you make a mistake, you hit the back button all the way through the word to the mistake and then correct it, rather than using your cursor to go to that one character that you've made wrong. Am I the only one that does that? Everyone does that, don't they? No one makes any money until someone buys something. Now, why do I say that first? Well, partly because it's the one sentence fundamental, and also because a lot of people are scared of that. And we need to get past being scared of it. Because if you're scared of it, you're not going to make any offers, so no one is going to buy something, so no one, in this case you, get any money. And also I have to put in the caveat, of course, that there aren't any guarantees. Because I don't know you or what actions you're going to take, and I don't know what the third-party results are of your actions, i.e. someone buys something. I can't guarantee that. No one can guarantee it, so I can't guarantee your results. That sort of sounds obvious, but it needs saying, because there aren't any guarantees in life, and certainly aren't any guarantees in business, are there? But if you're scared of selling, a lot of people are scared of selling because they think you've got to be like an estate agent or a used car salesman with a slick suit and shiny shoes and shiny hair and the sales patter. In other words, this impression of trying to force people to buy something against their will. Trying to force people to buy something they might not need, that they might not want, that they don't want to buy, but a super slick salesman is going to get them to buy it anyway. Now that idea of selling is well entrenched, and that's what makes people scared when they think of selling something online, because they think they're going to have to be that person and act in that way. Well, here's the good news. That's not true. It's as simple as that. In this day and age, that doesn't really work anymore. In fact, what works better is to almost be the polar opposite of that, to actually be yourself. Particularly when you're selling online, because the abundance of opportunity that the internet presents us, is how I call it, means that anyone can make a presentation to anyone, anywhere in the world, 365 days a year, in full color, at the touch of a few buttons. It is a staggering opportunity. The other side of that is that it means that anyone can do it. So the barriers to entry into the market are so low that the competition is huge. So people think, again, they're scared by the competition. They're scared of trying to sell in that competition. Whereas actually, the more authentic and the more genuine you are, the better relationships you build and the more chance of someone buying something, which is that one sentence fundamental behind turning your passions into profits. Okay, so we've covered the one sentence fundamental behind turning your passions into profits. Someone's got to buy something. Now, what are they going to buy? Three things someone might buy. Number one, a physical product. Now, think about when you've learned online. I'm going to say online, but obviously this works offline as well. But we're talking about online. So the last time you bought something online, have you bought a physical product? Did you buy your grocery shopping online, a physical product? Did you buy something from Amazon, a physical product? Did you buy something from eBay, a physical product? Did you buy something from someone else's website, a physical product? When internet commerce first started up, people were wary of buying things online because they were wary of putting their old credit card details into the internet webs, weren't they? That it might be pinched and nicked and identity fraud and money lost and all the rest of it. Now, clearly, that is a danger and it can happen and it does still happen. But by and large, with the protection that banks and credit card companies offer against fraud and the protection and the security that websites have, touch wood, I'm lucky. I've never had any money stolen from my bank account or cards. I've never been defrauded. And one of the ways to reassure people is that people have, or websites that offer things for sale, physical products, have guarantees and refund procedures and structures in place. So although people were wary en masse about buying online, and some people still are wary, generally the public now have no qualms at all about buying online. And in fact, we're seeing this mass exodus from the high street towards people buying online instead, because they think they can get a better deal online. Well, they're certainly going to check. If they see something in the shop, they think, hang on, I wonder if I can get that cheaper online. And that's one of the reasons why now, here and now, as I'm recording this 14th of January 2019, the opportunity has never been as good as it is now, right here and now, to turn your passion into profit online. So if you're watching this, you are able to take advantage of that opportunity. How exciting is that? So yes, and think about your passion, by the way. Whatever your passion is, have you bought a physical product to do with that passion online? The second thing that someone might buy to do with turning your passion into profits is service. Doing something for someone. So that could be, oh, I don't know, making a website. It could be sorting out a will and testament. It could be writing an article. It could be any number of different things. Think about your passion. Let me know what your passion is, and think about what services other people can provide online to do with your passion that maybe you've bought. Or think about other services to do with your passion that you don't think are available online and that you think it would be a good thing if they were. Can you see where I'm going with that? So people might buy a physical product online, people might buy a service online, and the third thing that people might buy online is information is how I spelt that. Information is how I wanted to spell it. Now this is a big one. It's certainly a big one online, and it's one that I've taken advantage of, and it was a big one offline before the internet webs thing took off. Information, because people love information and people are always curious. So there's the how-to information, how to do this, how to do that, how to do it better, how to do it quicker, faster, cheaper, and so on and so on. So think about your passion, the how-to market. So the last time you did buy something online, have you bought a physical product online? Have you ever paid for a service online? Have you ever paid for information online? Because again, this abundance of opportunity that the internet presents, a lot of the information is available for free online. And great, I've put out a lot of content and how-to information for free online. But there's also information that people have to pay for online, which by and large tends to be more, how can I put it, individually focused and with an interaction. So this, for example, you're getting this information because you're inside the Transform Your Life Now program, and it's interactive and individual with you because it's to do with your passions. I don't know what your passions are, and I don't know what your actions are, but the idea is that you tell me and then we move forwards together. So I'm selling information and a service, aren't I? And when it comes to the 3, 2, 1 of turning your passions into profits, I know all of this is true because I've done all of it. Now, the 3 things that someone might buy, I've done that. So then I want to talk about 2-bit, 2 people who can create those 3 things. Okay, so we're talking about the 1-sentence fundamental. Someone's going to have to buy something for anyone to make any money. So if you're going to have to make money, you're going to make money with your passion online and turn it into profit. Someone is going to have to buy something, and they're going to have to buy either a physical product, they're going to have to buy a service, or they're going to be buying information. So that physical product, the service and the information, it's not going to appear by magic, is it? Someone is going to have to create that and offer it for sale. And there are 2 choices. And here are the 2 choices. Number 1, yeah, you won't be surprised with this one, yourself. So again, I don't know what your passion is. You could be an artist that creates physical works of art. You could be a musician that's creating CDs. You could be, well, talking about musician or a movie maker, and say a musician providing live gigs. That's sort of service, but it's a physical, it's in the real world as well, isn't it? It could be arts and crafts. It could be, you could make decorated boxes. Oh, I don't know. It could be anything, couldn't it? It could be quilt covers. It doesn't have to be arts and craft, by the way. That's just the way my mind is going at the moment. Let me know what your passion is, and we'll talk interactively about specifically individually to you. But you could create a physical product. You could create a service to do with your passion. You could create information to do with your passion. And I've created all three. And I've made money selling all three to do with my passions. So again, this isn't just theory. This is something that I've used and that I know it works. And inside the program, I'm going to show you how you can do the same to do with your passion. The second choice about someone who can create these three things, a physical product, a service, or information, is maybe laugh, someone else. Because you might be able to create a physical product, a service, or an information, but you don't want to because you just can't be bothered or you haven't got time. Or you might think, well, I'm not able to produce a physical product or a service or an information myself. That's not my skill set. And in fact, it's possible that your passion that you want to turn into profit is not a passion that you're actually active in. It could be a passion that you're following other people's passion. So here's what I mean by that. It could be that, say, your passion is music. You could be a musician. You could be someone that teaches music. You could be someone that makes music instruments. You could be someone that shoots music videos. You could be a music promoter. All right? You could be none of those and have no interest in doing that, but you love listening to music. And that's your passion. You could listen and talk about music and relate to other people's music passions all day long. This is a key point. So you don't necessarily have to be an active producer or a creator in the passion. It could just be that your passion is something that you like watching and consuming. So you can either be a creator or you can be a consumer. Does that make sense? And in either case, you can have someone else create either the physical product, the service, and the information, and you can profit from it. So I'm going to have a sip of my coffee, and then I can tell you what I mean by that. Good health. Hope all is well with you. I left the spoon in the cup, nearly poked myself in the eye with a spoon then. So, how can you profit from your passion with something that someone else has created? Well, it's using what's called the affiliate model. And the affiliate model is, I suppose it could best be described it as commission-based or reward-based. And going back to buying physical products online, which you may well have done. In fact, you probably will have bought a physical product online, and you may well have bought a physical product from Amazon.com at some point. And Amazon were one of the leaders in e-commerce, and they were one of the leaders in the affiliate marketing model. And here's how it works. You sign up to their affiliate program, and then they give you a unique link which tracks as your unique link, so that if you send anyone to their site via your unique affiliate link, it's recorded as having come from you. And then if someone goes on to buy via your unique affiliate link, Amazon will pay you a commission. You might think, why would they do that? And the reason they do that is because they haven't had to do anything to generate that traffic. You've generated that traffic for them. And not only that, you've generated it with a recommendation, which means that when someone goes to it, they're more likely to buy anyway. So Amazon has had traffic come to them that they haven't had to do anything about, and it's traffic coming to them looking to buy and with a recommendation. So they're quite happy to give you a percentage of any sales. They don't pay you just for sending the traffic. Someone has to buy. So it's a win-win for everybody. It's a win for the third party that buys, because obviously if it's something they're interested in, they've bought it. It's a win for Amazon because they're only paying you a commission once they've already made the sale profit. And it's a win for you as an affiliate because you're making commission, you're making profit on someone else buying something that someone else created. It's a triple win. It's a win, win, win. And again, when I say that I know all of this works because I've used it, I've done that. I've made money via the affiliate marketing model with someone else's physical products, someone else's services, and someone else's information. I've also done it with my own physical products, my own service, and my own information. So you've got a lot of choices here, haven't you? You don't have to create all three: a physical product, a service, and an information. You can just pick one of them. It doesn't have to be something that you've created and someone else created. You can just pick one of them. Now, one of the reasons a lot of people don't take action in life, and certainly when it comes to passion profits, but you can see how this coincides with my Transform Your Life Now program about self-improvement, goal achievement, and wealth creation, is that a lot of reason that people don't take action, and it is all about the action at the end of the day, is because they get overwhelmed. Information overwhelm. Too many choices, too many options. They get stuck in paralysis by analysis, and they actually end up thinking, oh yeah, you know what? It's too much for me. No, I can't do it. I'm not going to bother. Give up. And they just park the whole idea. Don't take any action. And guess what the results are? No results. And that's a shame. And it doesn't have to be like that. And that's one of the reasons that I created my Transform Your Life Now program, because I do get passionate about people thinking that they're stuck in their current situation and that they can't change it. That's just the way it has to be. It really isn't. And particularly if they've got a huge passion that their eyes light up and you can feel their soul start to sing when they talk about it. I want to scream at them, well, why don't you use the opportunity that the internet provides? And anyway, obviously, that's why I created this program. And if you're in it, it's exciting, isn't it? So I did say that there was a 3-2-1 of turning your passion into profit. And alongside the one sentence fundamental, now I've covered the 3 things that someone might buy, and I've covered the 2 people who can create those things. To get round this idea of information overload, the one that I'm going to go with is this. The one choice that I like. I'm tempted to say it's the one choice that I recommend, but that's not necessarily true because it depends on you, your circumstances, what your passion is, where your skill set is, what you want to do moving forwards. So it depends on you. But the choice that I like is number 3, information. I like information because it's human nature to have a thirst for knowledge, for curiosity. I hit the taking video there on my camera as well, so I just stopped for a minute to pause that because I could see it in the corner of my eye and it was distracting me. Okay, where was I? Yes, information. It's human nature to have a thirst for information. That's how humanity has progressed and developed over the years. How does this work? How can I get it to work better? Where can I get that information from? So the demand for information is never going to stop. That's one good benefit of information. The second good benefit of providing information is that it's cheap and easy to do, because you can just turn on your camera like I'm doing. I'm giving information now, aren't I? Is it difficult for me to do this? No, not really. I've just turned on the camera and started talking, something I'm quite good at, as you may have noticed. But you will be amazed in your passion about what you know, and that what people will be happy to come to you to find out. So the demand for information is not going to go anywhere, and you can provide the information quite easily. And the way that you provide your information is going to be unique to you. Because you might think, oh, someone else has already provided the information, it's already out there. That may be the case. It might not be the case, but it may be the case. But here's the thing. They're not you, are they? So they're not providing it in your style, from your circumstances, and with your backstory. And it's using your backstory that will always give you a unique twist that no one else will ever have. That's why I love the information model when it comes to a physical product, a service, or information. I love the idea of providing the information. Now, two people who can create those things yourself, who can create these things yourself. Now, the one thing I recommend is, well, hang on, I'm sort of tempted to say that I recommend both of them. And the reason I like the idea of you providing the information is because, as I've just mentioned, it's your unique voice and your unique backstory. But as you're just starting out on the road in the Passion Profits, you might be scared of doing it. You might think there is no way I'm going on Facebook or on camera, or I'm not happy talking. I'm going to be stumbling and saying ums and ahs and all the rest of it. I won't know what to say. That's fine, by the way. That's not a problem. That's something that you can learn as you go forwards. And that's part of the whole Transform Your Life Now package. So you can go with this one. Someone else. You can use the affiliate model. And I know that works because guess what? This Transform Your Life Now program has an affiliate program. So you can sign up to be an affiliate for the Transform Your Life Now program, promote it to others by telling other people what you're getting from it, how much you enjoy it, how good it is. And then if someone comes along and signs up and continues to stay a member, you get a percentage of their membership fee. So again, it's that win, win, win. It's a win for the third party because they're getting the same benefits that you're recommending. It's a win for me because I get another customer that's been recommended by you. I haven't had to go out and find that customer, and it's a win for you because you get a commission from their membership. And the other thing with information is that because it's a digital product, there's no actual physical cost involved. The commission can be much higher than, say, the commission on Amazon. So the commission on Amazon with physical products is maybe 3%, 5%. The commission on information can be much higher. And in fact, the commission on this Transform Your Life Now membership is 50%. And not 50% once, but 50% every month, recurring. for as long as that person is a member. So that's the other thing with information. You can do the work once and it creates an asset that works for you over and over and over. So the one choice that I like, if you're not prepared to do it yourself or you don't want to yet, you can go for someone else creating it specifically, and the information, specifically the how-to information, and in this case, how to transform your life and how to turn passion into profits. So I hope all that makes sense. And I hope you can tell how excited I am about the model and the way it works. It's something that I've used. I've sold physical products. I've sold a service. I've sold an information, all created by myself. I've also sold physical products, services, and information provided by other people via the affiliate model. So I know it works. Don't be scared of it. Don't be overwhelmed by it, because as part of this membership, we'll be going over specifically how you can do it. So if you have any questions, there's something you're not sure of, that's what we'll be covering in this training. So let me know what you think. Let me know how you think it can relate to your passion. Or if you think, I don't understand remotely how that can relate to my passion, well, ask me that question and we'll go over it together. So signing off for now. I hope all is well with you. Wishing you, as ever, health and happiness. And I'll speak to you again soon.
Hello, it's Gordon Bryan here, and I hope you enjoyed that presentation, the 3, 2, 1 of turning your passions into profits online. And at the beginning of this video, I did say I was going to give you 2 case studies. And the first case study was going to be my exact examples of how I did it. And I mentioned in the presentation that I have turned my passions into profits with physical products, services and information provided and created by myself and also other people via the affiliate model. So let me just quickly cover all of those because I want to move on to the second case study. But the reason I want to give you my exact examples is to show you that you're watching and learning from someone who has done it and knows that it works. Okay, so physical products, this one makes me laugh, was in my passions of sport and the movies. In the sport, physical product, it was replica NFL helmets, which I didn't think there was a massive market for, but I stumbled across it, and using the affiliate model, so I didn't produce these helmets. I didn't have to ship them in and have a garage full of them and then ship them out. I just sent traffic to a site that made them and sent them out via their affiliate program, and I made money doing that, turning my passion into profits with a physical product that someone else created. American football helmets. Another one of my passions is the movies, and I did the same thing with physical products, movie posters. Movie posters for the Lord of the Rings trilogy of movies, which again I stumbled across, and I didn't create these posters. I didn't have to have a garage full of posters that I shipped in and then shipped out. What I did was sent traffic to another site that created and sent out the posters via the affiliate model and made a good deal of money doing that. Remembering that caveat that there's no guarantees that you will have a success just because someone else has done, because I don't know what actions you'll take and I don't know what results will be of other people acting as a result of your actions. So there aren't any guarantees, are there? Bearing that in mind, that's 2 examples of physical products turning my passions into profits that I didn't make via the affiliate model. Now, when it comes to service, I've provided a service to other people in the form of writing articles for them. That's turning my passion, because I enjoy writing. It is a passion for me, the creative side. And I made profit turning that passion online via writing articles for others, that they told me what they wanted the article about, why they wanted it, how they wanted it written, and I wrote the article for them. Now, when it comes to making money from information, I've done that with information that I've created. The how-to model that I spoke about in the presentation, that's what I do. How to make money from sport, how to make money from movies, how to turn your passion into profit cheat sheet. What I'm doing now, because this case study shows, and this presentation shows, that I'm talking to you as someone who's got sort of like a system. Do this, do this, do this. It's something that I've done myself, and I am showing you that I've done it myself. And I'm also doing what I tell you to do. So I'm not making my money by doing something else. I'm not making my money telling you to do one thing and then me doing something else. I'm turning my passion into profit by doing exactly what I'm telling you to do. And also, I'm genuinely interested in your success. So having said that, let me move on to the second case study, and I think you'll find this one exciting. So the second case study, showing the 3-2-1 breakdown that I've already covered, showing that in operation. First case study was me, exact examples of how I did it, which is always a good idea. If I'm saying that you should listen to me, it's always a good idea to show that I've done it myself. The second case study is you. You. I want you to be the second case study, because you're watching this presentation for a reason, aren't you? And as I said right at the beginning, you're either interested in turning your passion into profit and you've got no idea about internet marketing, you've never heard of it before, or you have tried internet marketing, haven't got anywhere, and you like the idea, you prefer to be doing it by following your passion with it. That's what this presentation is about, and that's what my offer is about. And I want the next case study to be you. And I'm doing it at the moment on a 1-to-1 basis, unbelievably, which I shouldn't be doing. The coaching industry says don't do it like that. And there is a specific reason why I'm doing it. In fact, let me tell you the reason. I was going to say that I'll tell you when we've got in touch, but let me tell you the reason. The coaching industry would say, do group coaching, create classes, or create an online course. Because then you can reach more people more effectively and with less intensive one-to-one work than if you're doing it on a one-to-one basis. Now, clearly that makes sense. And that's my intention, is to go down that route. But in order to go down that route, as well as the first case study, which was me, I will want and will need other case studies. And to build up those case studies, I'm doing it on a one-to-one basis. And because I'm doing it like that, I can charge less at the moment, a lot less, for people who take up that one-to-one offer. So I'm only looking for one person. And the price is ridiculous. I'm going to tell you now, it is ridiculous. But you're not going to find out what that price is without getting in touch. And the offer that I'm making in this presentation is for you to get in touch with me, because it's not a high pressured thing. I'm only looking for one person, and I'm looking for one person who's interested. So the idea is you get in touch, message me on Facebook, send me an email, gordon@gordonbryan.com. It's not something I'm going to share publicly. We'll have a chat. We can either get on the phone or we can get on Skype. We'll talk about your passion. I will tell you how we can relate your passion to the 3-2-1 breakdown and turn it into profit. And we will be doing it together, 1-to-1, the two of us together. Now, if that sounds interesting to you, good, because I want it to. And if you're in one of those two categories that I've spoken about before, it should sound exciting to you. If it doesn't sound exciting to you, I haven't done my job. And if you think it's a scam, or you've got concerns, or you've got questions, again, get in touch and just ask me. There's no high pressured selling. There isn't. There isn't actually any selling going on at all. I'll go through the offer with you, and if you like it, great. If you don't like it, great. There's no hard selling, hassling going on. That's not the way I work, is it? And you will know that if you've watched any of my content over any length of time. So that is the 3-2-1 breakdown of turning your passion into profit with 2 case studies. The first case study was me, and the second case study, as of February 2019, is hopefully going to be you. Okay, so get in touch and we'll discuss it further. Gordon Bryan signing off for now. Hope all is well with you. Wishing you as ever health and happiness, and I'll speak to you again soon.